Good morning, YouTubers. Slightly different route than normal today. Yesterday, when I checked the paperwork, my first stop was Northampton, which is about a 3-hour drive. It changed last night at some point, so my boss texted me and told me that the first drop's a different drop now. So it's in Sheffield, the first one. There's only one small item and they open at 8 o'clock. I was actually quite happy to do the Northampton as the first drop, because I would have left this morning at 5 o'clock and got there for 8 o'clock opening time, which would have meant basically I'm going to finish earlier tomorrow. So doing it this way round, it's added an extra 2 hours on to the total 2 days, but you know, it's nothing that I could end up putting an extra 2 hours on just waiting for customers. So one of those things. Heading over Woodhead Pass now towards Sheffield. The traffic's not so great, just near Glossop now, and I should get to first drop at 8 o'clock. That's what's showing on the sat nav anyway. So it's a good job the boss did text me yesterday really to tell me, because I would have got in at 5 o'clock and then I'd have been sat in Sheffield for hours. Well, this is pretty. Frost on the trees. Big lake down there that's steaming. Well, that lake's called actually, I don't know. Yeah, I think it must have snowed up here as well, because it's a bit too white just to be frost. So last night I was editing a video. Well, I've got 2 videos to edit. I got halfway through one and then fell asleep. So I'll finish editing that today or tonight, and if I can find Wi-Fi tonight, then I'll upload it. But it's not really feasible to upload it from my phone because I've only got a 20 gig data plan, and a video. Typically, one of my videos is between 2.5 and 3.5 gigabytes. With it being 60 frames per second, it's slightly more now, and it takes slightly longer to process it. Now, the computer I used to process it though, it's a MacBook Pro, and it's the top one they've got basically. So it's got shed loads of, I think it's like 16 gig of RAM or something like that. It's certainly capable, but it's even that has its limits really when it comes to processing. That's the only reason I bought that computer really, is for processing videos, editing videos. But I've been editing using the standard GoPro Studio, which is fantastic. Doesn't have as many features as Final Cut Pro, which I've got. So I think Final Cut Pro makes the videos slightly larger size, but I think the quality is slightly better as well. The intro was made with Final Cut Pro. I've not actually fully understood all the features or how to do everything on Final Cut Pro. I mean, when I want to do something, I'll go on YouTube and have a look and see how, have a look at a video to see how to do that. And sometimes I forget how to do it and have to go back and watch the same video again. It's not too difficult, but it's time consuming. I don't think people realise how long it does take to actually edit a video and everything. Well, first of all, you've got to upload it to your computer. Depending on how many video files, typically per day I record about 80 to 100 video clips obviously all of those don't make it in there. So say record 80 video clips. It takes the computer about 10 minutes, maybe less than that, to transfer it from the SD card to the computer. And then Final Cut Pro can take that raw file and just use that, but GoPro Studio, it downloads it and then it converts it, so basically you've got two copies of the same video in different formats. So once it's converted, which doesn't take too long per clip, because that's how you do it, you convert it per clip. But say a 5-minute clip can take about 40 seconds to convert it, 50 seconds, maybe a minute. It doesn't sound a lot, but when you times that by 50 clips, say you include 50 clips in a video, or if you just want to use part of a clip, you still got to convert it. So it does add up. And then once you've actually done the editing, which can take, a quick edit can take me 10 minutes, and a typical video takes me about 30 minutes. And then you've got to watch it back all the way through. So there's another 30 minutes, if it's a 30-minute video. And then you've got to convert it. It converts it into, basically publishes it for you into one file. That can take, depending on the size of the file, that can take anywhere from 5 minutes to 5 to 10 minutes. Sometimes a little bit longer. And then you've got to upload it to YouTube. I've got fantastic broadband at home. I've got 200 megabit broadband. So it doesn't take too long on that. And then YouTube, I've got to convert it again. And it starts off with the lowest compression up to the highest compression. That can take from 45 minutes for the lowest compression, and then up to half a day for the maximum. Well, that's a pretty sight there, isn't it? Look at that. Sun just coming over. So there's a lot of effort in editing, production, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the technical term for it, but there's a lot of work goes into it. And then when you see thumbs down, thumbs down could be down for because of the content, but it kind of like, at first I used to be like, wow, I put all that effort into that video, getting thumbs down, or people complaining about the video or the sound or something like that. You're like, well, if you don't like it, just don't watch it. If someone says there's something wrong with it all the time, then obviously there's something wrong with it and I need to sort that out. But sometimes I think people just like to complain because they're complainers. Expect a certain standard. Wow, that sun's right in my eyes. Expect a certain standard, like broadcast standard, and I'm not professional. I'm a truck driver. Jesus, I can't see shit. Wow, it's just literally on the horizon. So we sit up there, it's not a view. Oh, my bloody water's frozen. My water's frozen, great. And this is why everyone's going slow, because they can't see nothing. Fine this morning, that water. Well, mind you, it has actually got screen wash in there, so I'm sure that's not supposed to freeze. I've got some window cleaner in a bottle there anyway. If it gets a little bit worse than that, I'll pull over and give it a clean. So it defrosts. I don't know if I'm breaking some highway code there for... Technically I've got water in there, but I know it's illegal to drive without it. But it's just in a different form at the moment. Form of ice. So I've just put more water in the screen wash and tried it, it is frozen. So I've just jumped out and sprayed the windscreen with glass cleaner. I thought it would have been defrosted by now. Never mind. Welcome to Sheffield, where the local time is 8:05. And it's cold, and it's rush hour.
Turn left.
I've just seen a sign there. Free chips or fries with every hot or cold sandwich from that cafe. Free chips with a hot or cold sandwich. What? Okay. Now I think I've been to this one before, but last time I came here I was in a little van. I can't quite remember, it was some time ago. Right, we're done. One little item, right. Northampton now, which is a fair few miles away. Let's see, 101 miles away. 2 hours and 15 minutes.
You will arrive at your destination at 10:26.
I was hoping to... I really wanted to be there at 8 o'clock this morning for when they opened. So it's probably behind 2 hours doing that drop. Very industrial Sheffield. Still, even though most of the industries have gone, thanks to Europe even. So now I'm actually underneath the M1, and I will be joining the M1 very shortly. So this DHL lorry I'm about to overtake, I've overtaken it once and the guy was on his phone, and then he overtook me and he was still on his phone. That was about 5 miles later. So I've just turned the camera now to see if he's still on the phone. If he is, it's just dangerous. Obviously I couldn't take a picture of him on his phone because I would be on my phone. Still on his phone. Fucking idiot. House. Yes, I'm in the third lane. There's an accident and lane 1 and 2 are closed. So I've moved over. And the sat nav saying there's a 40-minute delay now on top of what I've already waited. I wish I'd have got off now. I really wish I'd have got off.
down towards Tolworth from New
Well,
London. There was an active
M1.
Oh, now they're back in
Stand still. Great. My sat-nav did just try to tell me to turn off, but I ignored it. I thought I'd be alright this way. It said it was going to save me 3 minutes, so I thought, sorry, I'll just stay on here, but it's a 25-minute delay it's saying. And this car in front, I think they're texting because they're not paying attention. They're not moving when the traffic's moving. What an absolute tit. See that, he was about to overtake that lorry on the roundabout then, and then he realised he was going to get squished. Right, we're done there. Quite a while, to be honest, about 30 minutes. The next one is a 40-minute drive away. However, I've only got 30 minutes of driving left. Well, 34 minutes of driving left. So I'm doing a bit of a gamble here. My next drop is, where is it? 19 minutes away. And I've got 19 minutes of driving left. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. No, 18 minutes of driving left. So, I might make it, or I might have to stop short of it. I'd be good to have to stop short of it. So I've just gone through a narrow gap there. There was a HGV coming the other way, and he didn't think he'd fit. I mean, I think his vehicle's about the same width as this. There's no width restriction sign, so you don't know the exact width of it. But I just said it should be able to fit through there. It's the same width. If it's the same width as this, which most probably is,
Turn left.
then it'll fit. And it's 4 hours and 23 minutes of driving. So I've got 6 minutes.
After 200 yards, turn right, then you have reached your destination.
Anyway, the gamble's paid off. We'll be there in less than a minute. If it had been stuck in traffic, that would have gone to pot.
Turn right.
And that's what it's done. And this now is all about Tony Blackburn being fired and not about the reports anymore.
After 200 yards, go left first exit. In fact,
25 to 1. Let's just basically.
Well, we're done.
Good afternoon. It's ready.
Break over as well.
And it's the Jeremy Vine Show.
On the way to
go left on the roundabout.
somewhere.
First exit.